along to your totally nude island. You took my hand, led me astray. That day I'm totally nude island.
Once you hear the mesmerizing calls of the rarest of exotic birds, you become totally consumed by passion. Totally consumed by passion. Put on a strategically placed shell, raise a little hell. Frolic in the surf, sand and turf, on totally nude island.
Darling, show me love, tell me lies. You do something to me, make it all through the night. Touch me once, kiss me twice. You do something to me on this isle of desire.
Kissed by eternal sun, kissed by eternal sun. A few miles north of the Tropic of Desire. Completely new island. Completely new island. Completely new island. Completely new island.
Let me along to your totally nude island. Let me astray to your totally nude island.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the alphaist zebra of them all? It is I, gentlemen and gentlemen, because God forbid if you're a lady and you watch this show, because you're going to get super red-pilled or super angry or a little bit of both. What is up, every single member of the Hot Dude Army? How is everybody doing today? I'm doing great today, and you know why? Because it is time for Body Language Mastery Quarter 3 enrollment. That's right, guys. You go to modernlifedating.com/body language Quarter 3. You have got only 2 more chances, 10 days only, to enroll in the best ever body language program and the only one put out in the Red Pill community. What this course includes: head-to-toe breakdown of female body language, 3 weeks, twice a daily webinar Q&A sessions, which are really have turned into the most valuable thing from this. I mean, the course alone is worth $1,000. The value that you get from being able to interpret female body language, and to add a little icing on top, you get webinar action with yours truly, Charlie from Cultivate Crypto, Rollo Tomasi, Rich Cooper, Ryan Stone, Donovan Sharp, Carl from BlackLabelLogic.com. Some of these guys, their consultation rate are $1,000 an hour. Guys, the value is astronomical and through the roof. I've got guys contacting me on Skype, on Twitter, on email, on Instagram. I've got everybody telling me, listen, dude, can I pay you in advance? I want to get in now. And the answer is no. Be disciplined. Be a man. Now is the time to implement the discipline, because enrollment is only open for 5 days. September 27th is the first day. That's right. It's Lil Wayne's birthday. September 28th, September 29th, September 30th, and October 1st. These are the only days you'll be able to get in at the price of $497. I told you guys from the beginning, from February, I was telling you guys that, hey, listen, this thing is coming out right now. It is a steal at $297. I said quarter 2, it's $397. Now we're quarter 3. If you procrastinated, I don't feel sorry for you at all. It's $497. Quarter 4, it is $597. And then this program is done. 100% done. Okay, this program is so effective that I actually had a conversation with the vice president of sales and marketing from teachable.com on Monday. And they wanted to know what was going on. And they offered to speak to me 100% for free on a quarterly basis to help me with what's going on. If you could put 2 and 2 together, you know that the value is there. For you guys that are already in there, you know you're entitled to the webinars from quarter 1 to guys, quarter 2 guys. You're entitled to quarter 3 and quarter 4. Go to modernlifedating.com/body language. Click on this link right here. Enter your best email address right here. Click subscribe, and you will get all the notifications that you need. Let's say what's up to the champions of the Hot Dude Army in the chat right now. Every single one of you winners taking action, kicking ass, relentlessly kicking ass. You guys, Body Language Mastery, all you guys are in here. You know what? I don't give a shit if I have to do the rest of my YouTube career talking to the guys for Body Language Mastery. Those guys alone, if I can make an impact on these guys we are 157 deep in the Facebook group. We have over 200 people, over 200 and something people, more than 230 at least, who have signed up collectively for Body Language Mastery. Only 150 took action to the full extent, which is attended all the webinars, joined the Facebook group, show up to the show daily and listen. And the results speak for themselves. Some of the guys, I don't know if you guys remember Molotov. Molotov has disappeared. Michael Zarate, gone. Why? They're out there living a dream. They are drowning in women, drowning in choice, and that is the goal. And that is what I deliver. And I deliver every single time. You think people like Richard Cooper and Donovan Sharp and Rollo Tomasi would work with me if I was not legitimate? Ask yourself these simple questions. Just ask yourself. You already know the answer. modernlifedating.com/body language. You're not going to regret it. I guarantee. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. Ernie, my man, first comment. Ernie Clark, what's up, my brother? Eric Von Wadel, what up? Peter, just wake up, Master Raptor. The Matrix has you. Knock, knock. Getting my daily dose of MLD, says D-Money. D-Money, welcome. It seems to me that you're new here. Making changes and making gangs, says Count Yoli. My man. Hey, John, are you joining the Rule Zero group on Facebook? You know, I did join it, but I ended up leaving it because I just want to focus on the guys in Body Language Mastery, to be quite honest with you. These guys are the ones that are serious. The Rule Zero Facebook, it's good, it's free, it's whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't want to waste my time, waste my breath, and waste my energy on people who are not going to take action. The guys in Body Language Mastery, they showed up and they proved themselves in the ultimate way. They put their fucking money where their mouth is. They showed up and they got the value. That being said, I have left the Rule Zero Facebook group. Ryan is in charge. Ryan's doing a great job. Ryan's a good man. Him and Carl are really commandeering that thing very well. So as for me, I just want to put my priority on my guys and make sure that they are 100% taken care of. John Simon, one of the VIP students from quarter 2, talk about a turnaround. I mean, John Simon is an awesome guy, young man, 22. He told me he was in a dark place before he started this whole training with me, and he grasped the concepts real quick. He's a handsome kid, young, 22, smart. And, he was popping in. He's like, hey, I'm going to go on a date. And he's like, what should I do? I said, do X, Y, Z. The girl slept with him on the first date. He come back the next day, the next webinar. He was like, dude, what you said worked. I was like, no shit, dude. No shit, it fucking worked. I'm the man, and I told you. I will get you results. And he listened, too. He's also the fucking man. So, that's just another one. Red Pill Mambo, what's up, my brother? Greg B, my man. What is going on? Greg B, hope everything's going good with all your choices of careers that you got going on. I remember you said you're applying to something in the Cayman Islands, I believe. Christopher Wilson, what up? Tony, what's up? Mr. Jackson, what's up? Ben, what's up? Cannibal Came, what it do? Cody, what's up? Patrick, yo. Atham, my man. Cameron Sanchez, my dude, what's up? Wow, that's not making huge moves, MLD. Proud of you. Thank you. Yo, Julian, what's up? Good morning, Tommy. Hey, Donovan Sharp is in the house. What is up? Like the guy's video and share this shit. Thank you very much, Donovan. Good afternoon. Devastator says, good morning. Having my online open house today for coding company. Name is New Camp Bootcamp here in Texas. Dude, awesome, bro. Awesome. Dude, coding is legitimately such a fucking good job. Naval talks about it because you just need to write the code once. Dude, we know some people within Body Language Mastery who their brothers went to, it was Michael Zarate, his brother, I think it was his brother or somebody he knew. He went to a 12-week coding boot camp, and right out of the 12-week educational course, he was making $60,000 a year. Now, Devastator, you called in, you talked to me, and you said that your finances are not exactly where you want to be. Quite honestly, you said your finances were shit. I'm very proud of you taking this massive jump into coding. This is a very smart and educational move. It will pay off if you see it through. That's all I got to say. That is all I got to say. I'm very proud of you for taking action. That's what we need to be doing in this life, is just fucking taking action like madmen. Felix, what's going on? Also, guys, getting a lot of emails about Hot Dude Con. So here's the thing. Hot Dude Con, August 31st, Orlando, Florida. That is next Saturday, boys. Next Saturday. Holy shit, are the hottest dudes of the world gathering. And I'm getting a lot of emails asking me. They're saying, Jonathan, the F-22 Raptor, the Alpha Zebra, sir, what is the price for Hot Dude Con? And I'm a little confused because, as you know, the price to attend Hot Dude Con is 100% free. You get to come down there and meet me. We're going to grab some steaks, and then we're going to go to downtown Orlando. We're going to go have some quality cocktails. I personally will be drinking old fashions all night until I just black out and somebody has to bail me out. I believe a lawyer will be in attendance, so we're going to be in good hands. It is 100% free. The only thing is all the guys in Body Language Mastery, they're all approved. They're already all approved. If you're not in Body Language Mastery, but you want to attend Hot Dude Con, you've got to email me, and we got to do a Skype consultation. It's free. The Skype consultation is free. I just got to make sure you're not a fucking weirdo or a school shooter or some shit. Anthony's probably selling Hot Dude Con tickets. Oh my God. Oh Lord in heaven. What are we going to do with you guys? You guys are animals. But yeah, August 31st, Hot Dude Con. You're not going to want to miss it. Come, have a steak, have a whiskey. It's going to be a good time. I'm telling you guys. I'm really looking forward. We got people flying in from London. We got people flying in from Texas. We got people flying in from New York. We got people flying in from Seattle. I'm on a diet because I'm going to be meeting all you guys. I'm trying to look good because a lot of you guys are beasts. I got to I was eating a lot in Okinawa. So I got to do what I got to do. John, do a live show from Galaxy's Edge. I 100% will be live streaming from the Star Wars theme park. The new Star Wars attraction is opening August 29th. I will be live streaming directly from Disney World if the Wi-Fi holds up, because God knows it's going to be insane. There's going to be so many people there, and I'm going to be there. And Felix says Galaxy's Edge is already overrated. Felix, I love you, but don't get banned, bro. I don't know if you know about my affinity for Star Wars, but I mean, I may or may not be buying one of those $200 lightsabers. Just saying. I need the Luke Skywalker green. But yeah, let's jump right into it real quick. A little housekeeping. Guys, do please be sure to follow me on Twitter. Okay? You're going to go to twitter.com and you're going to type in Modern Life John, Jon. You get to see all of these hilarious comic genius that I put out. And I also put out morsels of truth. Getting a lot of guys reaching out to me on Twitter. Actually just crossed over 1,600 from yesterday's Tokyo Crypto Show. So really cool. You can see stuff like this where I rate the 10 out of 10. Great takedown here. Check this out. Look at this. This lady. She's getting a little overzealous pushing this police officer. Not a good idea, lady. I don't know if you've heard about the Y chromosome, but it's a little bit powerful. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, bad idea, lady. Bad idea. So if you want to be following me over here on Twitter, you can see little morsels like that will really add joy to your life. Just join us. Join us. It's true hilariousness that we've got. We're just constantly posting over there on Twitter. That being said, guys, let's jump right into it. We got a lot of talking to do. And the reason I'm talking today about a certain subject is I've recently got a couple of guys reaching out to me talking about a video that has been recently released. And I would never, I was planning to do this, but, there's just some lies being spread about the red pill. And I really have to nip this in the bud because it's really personally dragging me down, and it is personally giving bad names to a lot of people around me who, as you guys know, I do not associate with bad people. I do not associate with scumbags. I highly vet everybody around me. I keep nothing but good, positive people around me. You guys who have been behind the scenes with me, whether it be on the webinars or consultations, you know the kind of guy that I am. And there's been a little bit of lies been spread around. And we have to talk about common misconceptions that are being spread about the red pill. And, is anybody really surprised that we're going to talk about a guy that has really messed up some people's heads and caused them to book consultations with me, and I had to undo this all? And unfortunately, we've got to do it because my name is being dragged down, and I'm getting dragged into this, and I've got to clear my name. But our buddy George Bruno is putting out some bad information here about the red pill, and I have to do a video breakdown of this because really he's saying that the group that I'm associated with is radicalizing men, and radicalizing men is a code word for creating like school shooters and like people who will do violent acts to women. If any of you guys know how I take care of my ladies, you know that she is living life on easy mode. Not just because she's a lady, because she has earned it. And we have to talk about this today. This is a long one, but this is a valuable one. And I really need to deconstruct these lies that are here. So here we go. We're talking about our buddy, old Georgie. First I want to talk about the anger phase in hurt men. Okay, this is a typical red pill insult. When people say, "Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Why are you so angry? What happened to you? Oh, you just hate women." No, these are lies. These are from a broken perception. Okay, these are lies, and these are from a broken perception. Give me a second. Let me load this video. And I have to break this down and talk about this because it's just, it is what it is. And will the stream be interrupted because of copyright? No, it will not. I already talked to, I'm a YouTube partner. I've talked with them. So we just have to talk about this. He looks like he drives a piece of shit. It is a Toyota Tacoma, but they're a good car. Thank you, Tom Bombadil, who says great content. If you guys find this content of value, go ahead. Send a donation right there, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Every time you donate, George Bruno does a little dance. So send a little donation, make Georgie dance. Everything's good to go. Here we go. We're jumping right in because it just needs to be done. Okay, here we go.
Ideas create reality. And if you keep listening to the same ideas over and over again, that becomes your reality.
Like Anthony Johnson's lies that you bought into. Okay, let's continue.
People like Hitler.
Right there. That's some fucking bullshit. And that is some emotional manipulation bullshit. Starting this thing off and trying to make the comparison of people who are on the outside of his belief system to Hitler. Okay? You may be able to pull that shit on normies who are not psychologically sharp and are not keen to emotional manipulation, but not here. Not here, sister. Sorry.
And Manson.
Charles Manson, another, serial killer.
Had some pretty disgusting ideas, didn't they? But they never held a gun in their hands or a knife in their hands, did they? It was their ideas that radicalized people. So what I am against is radicalizing a demographic against another demographic.
That's exactly what he's doing in this video.
For instance, I've had to recently disavow my association with the red pill community.
We're glad you're gone, George. Nobody's going to miss you.
In the beginning, it was empowering and woke, if you want to call it that, enlightening, blinders taken off my eyes about the way things are in the world, mainly just life. For instance, to be red-pilled, like I've said, like everything that I learned about nutrition and food was wrong. Everything I learned about money was wrong. Everything I learned about relationships was wrong. Everything I learned growing up about politics was wrong.
He got boomered. He got blue pill boomered. Sorry, Georgie. Join the winning team. I know you're rejecting it right now, but you'll see. You'll see, because the truth always wins in the end.
So when you get red-pilled about politics, red-pilled about money, red-pilled about relationships.
And red pill is the understanding of human sexual dynamics, okay? These other things, it's kind of bled over into politics and fitness and nutrition and all this stuff. But the original concept is rule 0. And that is, the red pill is talking about human sexual dynamics based on a factor of truth.
You love that new teaching. It makes you feel alive. And then I saw that being red-pilled was being used in the intergender dynamics world.
No, it was always initially in the intergender dynamics world. You see, this is just somebody who is clearly uneducated on the situation at hand. And what they're doing is that they are so narcissistic and so egotistical that they refuse to do the clear research that is the red pill, and understand that that is where the original concept of the red pill came from. Understanding sexual dynamics.
And it was the, what I would call the weaponization of the red pill.
Again, weaponization. Who's weaponizing the red pill? Who's weaponizing anything? What is this insanity that is, coming out of your mouth? Nobody's weaponizing anything. I'm not out in the street fucking feeding uppercuts to bitches. I'm not beating the shit out of my girls. I'm not doing any of that stuff. Who is weaponizing this? Can somebody in the chat please explain to me who is weaponizing this? Who's doing this? You see, that you have to understand that this is textbook emotional manipulation driven by narcissism and egocentrism. Look up those terms. Narcissism and being egocentric. Okay? And again, I've had guys who are booking consultations who saw this video and were questioning everything. And this is why I say, when you make a decision to choose a red pill sensei, if you will, I always say just choose one, okay? If you don't want to choose me, go choose Donovan Sharp. Go choose George Bruno. Go choose Richard Cooper. But just pick one. Because what happens is when you have multiple people in your head, these belief systems are going to strain you. And what I've seen is that people what do they typically do is they get strained. They think in every which way, and then they end up retreating. But I tell you what, people may take a break from the red pill, but there's no going back. It's just like the truth you see in Body Language Mastery. Once you starting the red pill, once you start studying body language, there's no going back. You can never unsee it. So I tell you guys, remember, my interest in this life is helping you behind the screen there, who's watching me right now, for you to get your shit solved. Whatever problem you may have, I'm here to help you solve it. Even if that means you need to walk away from me, that is my mission in life. Do it. Okay? Walk away, choose one guy. And I think this is what happened with George Bruno. Because the reality is this, man. If he really understood the red pill stuff and he was so, red pilled about everything, really he's just in a situation of regret now. He's realized he fucked his life up. He's 60 years old. He's still working. He's not working and making, life on his own terms. His wife divorced him, and he wants to make an enemy, and he also doxed Rollo Tomasi's real name, okay? He wants to make an enemy out of Rollo Tomasi. He wants to dox Rollo Tomasi's full name, but at the same time, Rollo Tomasi's been in a 20-year-plus marriage. Rollo Tomasi has raised a beautiful girl who's won beauty pageants. Like, she is legitimately a feminine, beautiful girl. And there are some other things that I'm not going to say right now about the other camp, but Rollo Tomasi had a nuclear option. He could have put out something that would completely have ruined Anthony Johnson, but Rollo is a nicer guy than me, because I would have put that motherfucker on blast from day one. But anyways, let's continue with the video here.
Which causes, literally, men to, I'll use their words, to see women how they really are.
Yeah, and this just shows me that George doesn't understand what women really are, because he wouldn't be having this denial, and he wouldn't be having this whole war against us that he started. Keep that in mind, that this wouldn't be happening if he truly saw women for what they are. He doesn't understand sexual truth. He doesn't understand sexual dynamics. He does not. He is a follower. And he's still blue-pilled in very many ways. He's having tough time letting go of it. And now he has switched to a smear campaign in order to justify his beliefs. Think about this. I want you to be critical of me in this situation too. I want you to judge the fuck out of me. I want you in your head to go and take perception from George Bruno and tell me if you think I'm wrong. I want you to critically analyze the situation. Because if I'm wrong, I'm man enough to tell you I'm wrong. But in this situation, I truly believe that I'm not. Because actions are speaking far louder than words here. And that's again, I've watched this video in its entirety. It ruined my vacation in Okinawa, but it's good that I got the opportunity to debunk it.
And of course, I'm going to be called Beta, Blue Pill, White Knight, Captain Save-A-Ho.
Yep.
All the ridiculous words, the glossary, which I'm moving away from the glossary. I'm glad. I spent 2 years inside the red pill.
Oh, 2 years. Now you're an expert. Me, been womanizing since I'm 16, or since I was 17, and now I'm 33. 16 years? What the fuck do I know? I'm just an asshole with a leopard shirt.
And very quiet, just observing.
That's probably your best move, is being quiet.
I've been written off as an old man.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Traitor.
Yep. Cloud shouter.
Big deal. I've been called worse.
I bet you have.
But on top of that, I've also been threatened. People sending me pictures of a gun pointing right at me.
Oh my God, somebody threatened you on the internet. George Bruno wouldn't last 30 minutes in a Halo 2 lobby. Period. Halo 2, Xbox Live, early 2000, George Bruno would be calling the FBI every single day, crying about his feelings. Grow a pair.
People saying, we're gonna have a little visit, face to face.
That he's referring to me, and I said, Georgie, come talk to me face to face at Hot Dude Con in Orlando, Florida. We can settle our differences like men. That's what I said. I didn't threaten him because I actually want to have a dialogue with this guy, because George used to come in here and donate super chats, be like, hey, you're amazing. And I'd be like, all right, dude, whatever. I didn't like George since day one. I could smell bullshit on somebody. When he came in on the Red Man group, I was like, I just don't like this guy. And once again, I was right. He's talking about me here. And again, he's trying to manipulate the words.
Threats like that.
Nobody threatened you.
From men in the red pill movement. So I started referring many of these threats to the FBI and Homeland Security.
Oh my God, such a fucking pussy.
For my safety and the safety of my family.
Right, because you're not a real man, you can't defend
yourself. And you know
yourself.
the channels I'm talking about, you just feel like crap after you listen to them. They're people that just don't take responsibility for their own life. Instead, they got to blame it. Because if so...
He's projecting textbook right now. And thank you, Jim Tooley, for the $9.99 super chat. Is this how much a haircut at Supercuts goes for? Yes. If you go in there and you drop the secret code Sultan of Sodomy, you will get a $9.99 discount from the Sultan of Supercuts, George Bruno. Okay, if you guys, this man completely lacks self-awareness. I want to rewind that real quick. Take a look here at what we got. Okay, take a look at this real quick. Please closely listen, okay?
Just don't take responsibility for their own life. Instead, they got to blame it. Because if something in your own life...
Hold on.
After you listen to them and Homeland Security.
First of all, he says, you feel like crap after you listen to them. Is that why all of my videos have tons of thumbs up? Is that why all of the comments? Because I'm not the one deleting comments from the Red Man Group video because there's so much negativity on there. I've got nothing but positivity. I've got guys literally handing over hundreds of dollars to me because I am making an active, positive change in their life. People are hitting me up on every avenue of social media saying, Jonathan, you've changed my life. You have made my life better. Okay, my man Tommy from Body Language Mastery, Q2, we've been helping him out with his situation. Okay, this man has been dealing with a certain situation. He's in his late 30s. And he said, I never in my mind thought that the value I got from working with you would ever exceed what I paid. And you have truly changed my life. Okay? Ask yourself, if you feel uplifted and good after you watch my videos, you get hyped, can you just give me a 1 in the chat? Let me just see if anybody agrees with me or if I just completely lost it. If you feel like shit, give me a 2. If you feel like absolute shit, after you watch my videos. Give me a 2 in the chat, and I will critically analyze this, because that is not my goal. Am I a harsh teacher? Yes. It is the cruel tutelage of MLD. Like Pai Mei in Kill Bill Volume 2, I am not your happy-go-lucky sensei. I will give it to you straight. I am the doctor that will look you in the eye and be like, you've got cancer. You're going to die in 3 months if we don't do something about this. So let's turn this fucking show around. I don't have time to deal with sensitive little Sallys. I don't want to deal with sensitive little Sallys. Is my mission, like, am I like a Tony Robbins? No, I'm more like a Dan Pena. Okay, I give it to you guys straight. But the results speak for themselves. Okay, people stop watching me because they go off and they have tons and tons and tons of sex. I literally have people coming to me now saying I'm having too much sex because of the quality change that you have made in my life. So, again, we're only 3 minutes into this bad boy, and the chat is just drowning in ones. Not a single 2. Not a single 2 whatsoever. So, me in my leopard shirt, we're going to continue debunking this garbage.
For my safety and the safety of my family.
Right, because I'm going to go after you and Tony. Jesus.
And you know the channels I'm talking about. You just feel like crap after you listen to them. They're people that just don't take responsibility for their own life. Instead, they got to blame it. Because if...
Who am I blaming? Who is anybody? Richard Cooper is who I associate with. He says take responsibility. Donovan Sharp is who I associate. Donovan Sharp is like the king of like, it's your fucking fault. Do the work. Ryan Stone, same thing. Rollo Tomasi, same thing. Carl from Black Label Logic, you want to talk about somebody who gives it to you straight. Holy shit, it's straighter than the whiskey that man drinks.
If your misery is because of someone else's nature, then you never have to take full extreme responsibility for the dark times in your life. It's always someone else's fault. Always.
Who, again, when has anybody in our sphere said that? Who has gone on the extreme blame campaign and literally making up blatant lies saying like Rollo Tomasi tried to overthrow the Red Man group and he doxed the entire group, where George Bruno literally took pictures of him and members of the fucking Poland 21 convention, and Ivan Throne fucking put a selfie of him and his girlfriend with them wearing robes that say the Marriott, and there's only one main Marriott in Warsaw. Like, hello, McFly, is anybody home? This is why I truly think like George Bruno might be senile or like dealing with some form of dementia.
When you see, like for instance, if you are separated or divorced, yes, it takes two people. It does. One counselor said to me many years ago, and I am a counselor. That's what I did for a living.
Yeah, that worked out well.
And so it was a counselor seeing a counselor said to me, in time you'll start to see the role that you played in the demise of your marriage.
Sounds like some blue pill bullshit to me. But I mean, to an extent, if you are being a complete pushover wimp and not having any standards in your relationship, then yeah, that right there, that is your role in your own personal demise. Believe you me.
Because for the longest time, I felt somewhat victimized, but I know the role.
You're still a victim.
That I played. I know. I can, if I'm honest with myself.
About time.
I can blame half of it on her and half of it on me.
It's 100% your fault, buddy.
And when it comes to her, my ex, it's the way she reacted to some of the things, and then the way that I reacted, and then it just becomes a cycle where nobody wins, and the family ends up losing, and everybody loses a lot of their heart and their money.
Good work, soldier. Good work, soldier.
But
oh, we got some donations. Thank you very much. To Atham with the $3.57 super chat. George Bruno looks like he sold his soul to the devil. You need a soul to sell it. Sorry, guys. My Streamlabs button is messed up here, so I have to like do this manual switch over every time. Let's continue.
That was 15 years ago. A man who doesn't learn things after 15 years is just doomed to repeat them over again.
Like you with your bad decision to side with the 21 convention. Yep. Checks out. This is textbook projection.
So obviously, the first 5 years were very difficult for me. And then my eyes started being opened and accepting the reality of things. One of those things is that the roads in Pennsylvania are so bad. You know, I've lived here for a while. This is my primary residence. Florida is my secondary residence. But I will tell you, the worst roads, as I've driven around the country, are Pennsylvania. I've never seen worse roads, yet we are taxed pretty high.
Can you get over the old man rant here? What the fuck is this? Is this the road pill or the red pill?
And mechanics make a lot of money on alignment and tires and tie rods and steering mechanisms.
This is more evidence for my case of dementia and becoming senile.
And suspension thing, because
Jesus.
these roads really blow. But let's go back to the red pill.
Please,
what it is.
please.
Is it okay to have your eyes open for things? Absolutely.
Yes.
That's not an issue. How does one get radicalized when listening to the red pill stuff that's designed for men? How does that happen?
Let's hear about this radicalization.
Men are sad with their grief. They get very sad. Men feel very, what's the word? They're let down. Certain authors will talk about an idealism, an idealistic love. Of course, who doesn't have that, or who didn't have that at one time? And the reality is, that's why we have elders. That's why we have older people to talk to. That's why we have channels like mine.
Yeah, sign up for your daily dose of lies.
So you can listen, men and women. Now, the ones that are designed for men.
That's me.
Here's the problem with those.
Let's hear it.
They end up putting down women to the point where you view all women like that. You might have had a crappy experience and a sad experience, but sadness and grief is pretty darn strong, isn't it?
This is another example of a guy who just clearly doesn't get it. Listen, I'm not painting a brush saying all women are sluts, or I don't ever talk on this channel like I hate all women or anything like that. That's never something that has been stated on this channel whatsoever. So again, I just truly have no idea where he's going with this fucking road pill that he's taken. I have no idea. I just don't get it whatsoever. But let's continue here, because we have to do a continuing debunking. Oops.
It keeps you from eating. It keeps you from sleeping. Sadness and grief is very difficult, and there's many stages, many layers of it. And the only thing that can minimize that to just a little bit is anger. 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 Watch. I'm sad.
I know you are, George. I love you, buddy. It's going to be okay.
It hurts. I don't feel good. Compare that to, I'm angry! I'm tired of it! I'm sick and tired of it! See what I'm saying? See the difference between the two? One is, I'm sad, I'm tired, I'm disappointed, I'm discouraged. The other one is, rah!
Again, the only time I get angry on this channel is when I'm doing my motivation speeches to get you guys hyped up. If anything, I've become less angry over the year since I started doing the hypnosis. I mean, I've literally got guys who are like, bring back angry MLD, bring back angry Tuesdays. But like, you know, I never, ever get fired up and be like, I hate women and women are garbage. I never do that. That's why I just don't get who does that. Like, who in our sphere does that? Do we like crack jokes about women who are like blatantly hoes? Like, yeah, we do. If they're like cheating on their man, they got like 4 different kids with 4 different baby daddies, they can't lock a man down, they're in poverty, they're dragging the kids down too. Yeah, I hold them accountable. Just like guys who have come to me and I hold them accountable too. Devaster1 in the chat right now had the balls to call in and tell me, hey, I'm 46, I'm fucking broke. I was like, well, guess what, dude? You fucked up, man. And it is what it is. Here's how you unfuck your life. You need to start choosing a high-paying job. You need to make a shift quickly because you're 46. You're running out of time and energy. Now is the time. What did he do? He just told me right now he's enlisted in a coding boot camp. Give this guy 4 months if he sticks with it. He'll be making at least $50,000 a year. $50,000 a year is a good base level to get your life on track. I never, ever get angry at anybody other than the guys who want to make excuses and the guys who do not want to take action. I get angry at the guys who do not hold themselves responsible. Okay? The guys this is where me and MGTOW we have a little headbutting, because MGTOW ultimately they push all the blame on women and governments, and they have like this zero-sum game where they cannot win. It's like inevitable. Like, you're gonna get involved with women and you're gonna get thrown to jail for a rape charge. She's gonna divorce rape you. She's gonna cheat on you. If you want to talk about extremism and stuff, there are certain factions of MGTOW. Do I agree with the MGTOW guys over like a male feminist? 100%, because at least the MGTOW guys, they have a clear perception of the facts, but they're a little too heavily skewed in one direction. There are MGTOW guys in my audience that watch me, and they DM me. I talk to a lot of these guys. Mr. Freeport is one of them, right? I talk to all of these dudes, and that is something that they export all the blame on to women. If I do get angry on this show, the only one woman I get angry with is Kathleen Kennedy, who is the president of Lucasfilms, because that fucking bitch ruined Star Wars. That's the one woman I get angry at, and that's because I'm a Star Wars fan, okay? That's the only chick I get angry at, all right? I don't get angry at anybody else. If anything, I push the men in my community to take action. That is what I do. That is 100% the only anger that I exhibit. Nothing more, nothing less. Period. I've got a wealth of database here. I got a huge database of videos. There's a wealth of them. Scroll through my videos. Tell me, do you see any proof of this? Because I'll save you the time. You won't find anything. Okay? That's just the cold, hard, stone cold truth. And again, like I said, I've been completely transparent with everything, down to my cryptocurrency predictions with Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. That's the number one thing. I know that I'm helping people, but at the end of the day, this is a business. And if you are not transparent with your audience in today's day and age, you will get fucked. Don't believe me? Look at the numbers on Redman Group. Look at the dying brand that the Redman Group is. Okay? They've gone from 800 live viewers down to 38. Okay? That's what happens when you think your audience is stupid. That's what happens when you cover shit up. That's what happens when you think you could get away with not being transparent. You have to be transparent in 2019. The internet is too fast. People are too connected. Period. Let's catch up here.
Huge, big, includes all the emotions. This is my contention. Anger is the only emotion strong enough to be a band-aid for sadness and grief.
No, the band-aid for sadness and grief is not embracing an emotional response. The band-aid that will fix every single problem in your life is embracing the truth. Period. Your feelings are irrelevant. The truth is the truth. Okay, that's like you running around getting angry that you're going to die one day. Guess what's going to happen? That's the truth. That's like getting angry that you have to pay taxes. Sorry. It's pay taxes or get Epsteined in jail. Take your pick.
And this is why I've been attacked on a regular basis.
Nobody's attacking you, George. You attacked me first, and I'm just responding with truth and humor. Sorry.
Because I'm coming against this. And what happens is, I'm the one that's saying, go ahead, be sad. Be sad. Live it. Live it. Experience it.
I'm definitely not telling you guys to be sad. I'm telling you guys to take action, accountability, responsibility, embrace the truth. No time for feelings around here.
It will end. It's a storm that will pass over you. There are other people that are saying, be angry! And what happens is, anger ends up becoming a drug like alcohol. I remember the first year after divorce.
Who's saying be angry? Can anybody tell me? The only fucking example of me saying I want you to get mad, you sons of bitches, is when I was quoting Alec Baldwin from Glengarry Ross in the sales pitch scene. He's like, I want you to get mad, you sons of bitches. That's the only time I've ever said get angry. That I remember. I definitely don't remember telling guys, yeah, get angry. My biggest thing that I tell people is fucking take action. And know that inaction is death.
I didn't touch alcohol. I didn't even toast at my brother's wedding.
It's a good move, honestly. Not drinking is good.
I do not want to even... I want to feel the grief, feel the hurt, and not... I don't need a crutch. I don't need a patch. It was like in the movie Platoon when that guy got shot and he was screaming because he got shot in the torso. And as long as he was screaming, he was going to let the whereabouts of his battalion of men, I don't know what the military terms are, of his group of men in the jungle.
It's called a platoon, like the movie.
He would end up drawing fire from the enemy because he was screaming in pain. And his commander came over to him and said, take the pain, take the pain, take the pain. And the guy was like, ah, 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 ah. And the commander's like, take the pain, take the pain, take the pain. And the man who got shot was just breathing heavy and no longer yelling and drawing fire upon them.
Does he not realize that that's a movie?
So, for someone who's in pain, boy, it hurts me to say this, and I hesitate.
Say it, Georgie.
But take the pain.
Take the pain, boys.
You will draw more fire upon yourself and attract negative attention to yourself if you bleed out loud, if you bleed on the internet.
That's like 50% of people use the internet as a venting point, much like you're using it right now in this video. So, I mean, to request that of people is, I mean, I don't get where this is going at this point. I'm a little, I don't know where this is. This is becoming the road pill. I don't get it. But okay, let's continue.
So take the pain, but here's the thing. Some people don't do that. What they do is they want to use the anger response, which is part of grief. Think about it. If you know anything about Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, she talks about the 5 stages of grief, which are...
It's the 5 stages of acceptance, not the 5 stages of grief. It is abbreviated DABDA, which is depression, anger, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. These are not the stages of grief. These are the stages of acceptance. Again, Freudian slip or not, I think this is tying more into his personal life as he's putting this out, because or he could just be truly. I mean, he's in this situation. He's clearly wrong, because these are not the stages of grief. These are the stages of acceptance. This is psychology 101. Do you want me to show you my bachelor's degree? It's in the closet. I've studied this for 4 years. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then acceptance.
Correct. That's the
and
stages.
What happens is many of the red pill guys, they're going through that cycle of grief. There's not think about this. There's not a red pill man, not a single red pilled man, or in the manosphere, that isn't sad or hurt. There's not.
Okay, see, that's where I completely disagree. How am I sad? How am I sad or angry? What is going on? Is this really George Bruno in the chat saying my bunghole has taken the pain more times than I can count? Oh my God. That can't be really him. You guys are animals. Fucking hell. Guys, I'm literally at a loss for words right now. Like, the people who know me, they know I'm happier than a fucking clam. I mean, Charlie from Cultivate Crypto, if anybody knows everything about my life, it's Charlie. And Charlie can tell you I'm happier than the clam. I mean, the only thing I get upset, I have the occasional existential crisis when I fly on a plane and I think that the plane might crash and then it's going to be all game over. Full transparency, when me and Charlie were flying to Jeju Island, I kind of had a little bit of a brief existential crisis on the fucking flight. Charlie can tell you. But other than that, like, I'm not angry and I'm not sad. I mean, you know, I don't, yeah, you know what? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm dead. What am I gonna do with all of my success and happiness? Oh my God, I don't get it. I'm starting to laugh to the point of tears now, because I just don't, I just don't get it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just don't even, I don't even know. I've turned this into again, I'm just having fun breaking this down, because I know at the end of the day, I'm on the side of truth. So, I mean, oh Lord in heaven, let's continue this. Christian Soda says, anger leads to hate. Hate leads to fear. Fear leads to suffering, and suffering leads to yelling at clouds. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just hilarious. Oh, very interesting quote we have from a man here on Instagram. It says, calling you unhappy is just one of the shaming moves to get you back in line. Just gaslighting. Oh, Lord in heaven, save me. Save me, save me, save me. You guys could save me by sending a donation if you care, because I'm such an unhappy man. Send me a donation. If you send me $100, I'll be happy. I guarantee. I'll stop being sad. Oh. Okay. Let's get back into the debunking here.
Because the entrance fee to get into the red pill is trauma, chaos, pain, sadness, negative events. They are what I would call the antecedent events. And then the red pill.
That's true. It does. Most people come to the red pill and come to me because they are initially hurt because they got burned by some chick. And really what happened is their reality was disturbed by an outlier that they thought did not exist. And what ends up happening is their entire perception is permanently changed. That is why we say it is taking the red pill. There is no going back. Yes, it is true right there. People are usually, it's sadness or anger or trauma or something that shocks them out of the current existence. Not all people, because some people get slowly red pilled by just keeping their ears open and, being open to perception and having an open mind to, challenge their own thoughts and perceptions. So not everybody, again, this might be some sort of projection here, but not everybody does that. Okay? This is another flaw in the video.
Is your behavior, and then there's consequences that happen. So just think ABC, antecedent, event, behavior, and then consequences. But as you're going through the cycle of denial, anger, bargaining, that whole scenario of the stages of, just look it up, the 5 stages of grief. Google that, 5 stages of grief.
You won't find anything because it's the 5 stages of denial. Or the 5 stages of acceptance, excuse me.
What happens is certain teachers will tell people they do not allow them to cycle through all the stages of grief. And what happens is it's easy to stop at anger because you get a lot of attention with anger.
Who's whoring out for attention here? Who wants anger attention?
You get people rallying with anger. You literally, excuse me while I'm watching traffic here on my way to work this morning, you literally will get support from people who support your anger. And listen, and not relief from the anger, and not solutions to the anger. So guess what?
It's nothing but solutions here, baby. It literally says that on my website. Modern life dating. Better solutions for today. But I digress.
Now you are 2 or 3 problems removed away from your original grief.
Real quick, guys, on Instagram, the stream is closing in 1 minute and 39 seconds. Come on over to Modern Life Dating on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, type in Modern Life Dating, and look up episode number 122, where you'll be able to see me doing a commentary currently here featuring old Georgie. Old Georgie. Oh, Georgie needs some help.
Your original sadness. Because when you're sad and in grief, think about it. Think about your body, all right? You're weak. You're weak. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. I know. I cried a river for
Cry every day, George.
a long time. I'm sad.
Oh, Lord, save me.
Think about this. Sadness makes you small. You get shriveled up. You curl up into physical or mental fetal position. Anger makes you feel like you're alive, doesn't it? Anger takes you out of fetal position and makes you stand up tall. It makes your voice louder. You go from I'm sad to I'm angry. It makes you feel alive. Because when you're sad, you feel dead, or you feel the death spiral. People have said after divorce they feel like they're dying, men and women. So my contention is this, is that the red pill, in relationship to men, my observation is this: it has radicalized and hurt more men than it's helped.
That's where I take there's a flaw in his logic there. Let's listen to that one more time. I want to highlight this statement here. Please kindly listen.
My observation is this: it has radicalized and hurt more men than it's helped.
Okay. So the tens of thousands of dollars that Rollo Tomasi has made from the Irrational Male book series, right? That has hurt more people than it's helped. That's why it has a crippling amount of positive reviews. That's why Richard Cooper has over 200,000 subscribers as he talks about the Red Pill Truth, as he has a community of hundreds of men. That's why Donovan Sharp is doing literally shows of 1,500 live viewers, the largest in the Red Pill sphere, larger than Rule Zero. Okay? You're telling me that it's hurting more people than it's helping? If you were to take a general analysis of the blue pill community and the red pill community and calculate who is more successful based on the ratio of populations, you would find a staggering majority percentile in the red pill community. Look at guys look at the community. Look at I mean, for example, look at Richard Cooper. He was super blue pilled, got red pilled as a motherfucker, and you could watch the evolution of him on his channel. Look at Donovan Sharp. Literally weighed more than, I think he weighed like over 300 pounds. He took the red pill, got jacked, got shredded, had a copious amount of sex with tons of girls, and now he's settled down with Devin. Okay? It's like, how dare you say that the red pill does not help change lives when people literally and consistently, Rollo posts it all the time. People are saying, Rollo, I read your book and I had a gun in my mouth and I did not kill myself. If the preservation of life is not factored into this equation, then I'm sorry, but George Bruno's got to be senile. I just don't understand. Can anybody in the chat clarify for me? Can I just, is there something that I'm missing here? I really want to, like, at me in the chat so I can see what's going on here, and please just kindly let me know, because I truly would like to understand if my logic here is flawed. Please let me know. I am willing to accept the fact that I am wrong. Anyways, let's continue.
And in the same way, I can't see the wind, can I? But I can see trees blowing. And what is the conclusion I come to after I see trees bending? I go, wow, there must be some heavy wind there. Okay? You can't see wind. You can only see the effects of the wind. I can't see the red pill, but I can see the effects of the red pill.
You clearly do not see the positive effects. I mean, does this guy even know how to send an email? I mean, he's 60. He's only been red-pilled for 2 years. So his conditioning is a lot heavier. He has 58 years of blue pill conditioning. That's a lot to literally overwrite in your brain. Your perceptions literally determine the physical composition of your brain. And when you challenge it, you literally rewrite the neural pathways in your brain. This is a hardcore biological fact. And you cannot sit here and tell me just because you have an audience and you have a couple of feelings that you feel and you don't want to accept all the good that the red pill has done and you just want to quickly demonize it, that doesn't mean you're right.
On the lives of people and how they react to me, the aggression, the violence. There's many people that come to me with, I'm sad. And that's
who's reacting to George with aggression and violence? Just because you get somebody sending a picture of a gun to you on the internet, like, dude, again, you would not last 30 seconds in a Halo 2 lobby on Xbox Live. You would get destroyed. If these little things hurt your feelings, you're just not cut out for the internet, Georgie. You just better stick to the old man, like the old barber tail shops, and just like, I don't know, man, just like watch CNN or something, because if you're making your entire perception based off of this and trying to smear people as angry, like, look at Ryan. Ryan Stone is so happy all the time. It's up. That also pisses me off. How, like, nothing bothers Ryan, and he's just always happy-go-lucky. I'm just like, how's this motherfucker always so happy? You know, what are they putting in the water up there in Canada? But, like, that guy is like Ryan is never angry about anything. I've never seen Ryan get, like, riled up or anything. Like, who is this angry person he's talking about? I don't get it.
That's okay. And because all lives matter.
What the hell? Hashtag all lives matter.
I handle with care, compassion. I am on the grounds of a hospital now. I can't really show you. Where there are mass murderers, cult leaders, behind bars, in prison, for life. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm spending the next 5 days in training.
No wonder you're in such chipper mental state.
Hold on. Can you see that right there? There's murderers in that building right there. That building right there. People who made stupid decisions, gave in to mental impulses.
Like deciding to become a salon owner and hairdresser.
Who killed people, multiple people. That's who I'm working with this week. Funny that I'm talking about that, about people who've been radicalized. Interesting, right? I'm at a training all week on that, as I'm entering back into my former field of therapy part-time and doing profiling.
Pretty shitty profiler, if I must say so myself.
But I have people who come to me with, I'm sad. It's taken everything out of me. And then I get people who come at me saying, I'm angry, and your message is horrible. Threatening me, sending me pictures of guns pointed at me, this kind of stuff. And this happens on a daily basis.
Oh my God, somebody called the wambulance. George, dude, okay, listen, you need to chill the fuck out, because I have friends that are in the Red Pill community who are content creators who are African American, and they get generous amounts of the N-bombs thrown at them. Okay? So, again, you got a picture of a gun. Oh my God. Tuck your pee-pee in your little butthole and go wander down to the FBI and cry to them. Like, that's just part of the internet. It'll never change. Never. Okay? There's 7 billion people plus growing on this planet. There are gonna be a couple of crazies that do that shit. That's just the nature of the game. Okay? It is what it is. But creating a smear campaign against me, Rollo Tomasi, Rich Cooper, and all these guys just because somebody sent you some shit on the internet? Come on, man, grow up. If you can't see that the internet has sided with Rollo over Red Pill Judas and this entire thing, as Redman Group is dying in viewership, literally dying, drowning in dislikes, 38 live viewers. I got more live viewers now and less subscribers than the Red Man group. Like, wake up and smell the fucking coffee, Georgie. I don't know. You got to take your fucking chopsticks and vortex that shit up and get a good whiff. I don't know what to say, dude. But the writing's on the wall.
Since I have spent 2 years inside the red pill, I've met some of the most amazing men in my life.
He's talking about me.
Most amazing men in my life.
Me.
And some of the most horrific men in my life.
Red Pill Judas.
And just like the wind, I can't see the wind, but I can see its effects. I can't see the red pill, the concept, the idea. It's like the wind, it's like air, but I can see its effects. And I'm not liking it.
Yeah, let me tell you the side effects of the red pill. Insane physical good shape, 6-figure income, having choice in the sexual marketplace, being free, understanding the truth and nature of life and human sexual dynamics. Those are the side effects. Okay? Sorry. If those hurt your feelings, like, go get a job at Supercuts. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
At all. Is there a way to incorporate healing to continue? Think about it. The entrance ticket to the red pill was pain, trauma, chaos. Is there an entrance ticket that doesn't have to be pain, trauma, and chaos?
There's not, dude. Some people just find this stuff through natural human curiosity. Again, this is you projecting your perception and smearing the world on it. If anybody is being radicalized, it's you. Literally, you got zero understanding of yourself right here, dude. Like, literally.
It's difficult, and I'll tell you why. Because sometimes, was it C.S. Lewis that said pain is God's bullhorn? You know, like that, attention, those bullhorn, megaphones, those things that you hold up to your mouth that project your voice to a crowd. Pain is God's megaphone. It's not the red pill's megaphone. So pain and suffering and grief and trauma and sadness might be a call to come to God, who has the answer.
Take the God pill, guys. Where's the Bible? Here we go. Fuck the road pill. Take the God pill. Here we go.
Some people are going to say, the God pill. I knew it was going to lead to that. No, not necessarily.
I forgot about that part, obviously.
Or it can lead to the red pill, which has no answers. It has an immediate answer because it allows you to be angry. I have no problem with anger.
If your default emotion is anger to the truth, and you just stay in that area and you think everybody else stays like that, dude, the problem is you. Like this situation, Georgie, the problem is you. Because the men in my community, these guys take action. Okay? Of all age ranges. I've got men who are up to 56 years old in my community taking action and changing their lives. I've got men as young as 17 taking action and changing their lives. Again, this is the lack of self-awareness right here. And it's kind of sad, to be honest. I'm going to start crying and drying up my tears. All this money.
It's a natural human emotion. As I like to say, delay your emotions, don't deny them. But don't live in anger. Don't stop from denial, anger, bargaining, all that. Don't stop at anger. If you want to be angry, write, journal, pound your pillow, pound your mattress.
Oh, but I thought all you read on the red pill was all this writing of anger and outrage. But now here you're saying write it out, but also the red pill is bad because people write it out on the forums. Do you understand the lack of self-awareness and the lack of critical analysis we're dealing with here, this either leads me to believe, I mean, ultimately his perception is flawed, but the fact that he is truly lacking in a critical analysis of the situation, I mean, it's very, very disheartening to see him weaponizing. If anybody's weaponizing something, it's him weaponizing his YouTube channel to spread lies. Because literally, again, for you guys watching in the replay, please write in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong. Slam the dislike button if you think I'm wrong. Please, by all means, let's be transparent. Let's find out who's right or wrong. I'm a fucking man, dude. If I'm wrong, I will look you in the eye. I will say I'm sorry, and it is what it is. You know, let me give you a personal example of this, right? Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. He was like, listen, MLD, you should get a green screen. I think it would look really cool. I was like, listen, Charlie, you've got no subscribers. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about, right? I was just like, okay, shut up, Charlie, right? And guess what? I got a green screen because, you know, I was always looking at Donovan's set. And I was like, Dad, this fucking guy's set is so amazing. Like, how can I, like, not look as bad? And you guys see I try to, like, adjust the camera angles sometimes. And what was the ultimate solution? Getting a green screen. I looked at Charlie in the eye. I was like, hey, Charlie, you know what? I was wrong, dude. You're right. This green screen idea was an amazing idea. Thank you so much. And sorry I was a shithead about it. And the same thing about this situation, okay? If I'm wrong right now, I believe you me. I want to know, and I will accept it. I am not a fucking denier of the truth, period. I'm just not. Let's wrap this video up here. We got 3 minutes left. Let's try to power through it, okay? Here we go. 3 minutes left. Let's power through.
Go work out. Don't take it out on other men. Do not take it out on women or children.
Who's taking it out on children?
Don't live your life by your emotions. A lot in the men's community talk about stoicism.
Oh, my God.
Stoicism is idealistic for a lot of men. They like the idea of it, but they can't appropriate it. They don't know how to use it. And I see a lot of men in the red pill community talking about stoicism, yet they are the most angry and violent men I've ever seen. And it's just a matter of time before this becomes well known. It's going to become well known. If you are sad and the natural thing is to go to anger next, when you get to the anger stage, you can't skip the anger stage. It's okay to be angry, but it's not okay to act on it. Okay? All lives matter. To me, to God, to you. And what I want you to do is keep that in mind, is that anger is the only emotion big enough to cover sadness. And anger makes you feel alive.
What? I mean, again, this is just like extremism. Like, you see, you're going to be, if you're sad, the only way to get over it is to become angry? Like, what?
When you have felt dead and dying. Be aware of that. Now that you're aware of the dynamics, you might be able to do something about it. Many people teach where it just stops at the anger. And then you have to redefine the world and women and people, and you got to put men down that don't believe the way that you do.
Oh, like you're doing right now in the video? Put men down who don't believe, like literally what you're doing right now in the video? Okay, solid.
Put them down below. Tell me what you think.
Oh my God! Can I get some common sense in the chat here? I got to read something. Charlie says, "Of course I'm right." Yes, you are, Charlie. You're the rightest as ever been, baby. You're right as rain. Oh wow, we got a lot. Oh wow, almost 130 people in here, guys. Smash that like button, please. Guys, if you just at me at Modern Life Dating in the chat if you want me to answer something. Yeah, Illimitable Man is another example who is kind of been outed as a fraud lately by having this little public emotional breakdown. Guys, look. If I'm talking to you, you're probably not a dumb guy. I say this once and I've said it twice. the guys in my audience are pretty educated. Okay? The guys that actually listen to me and critically analyze what I say. And not only critically analyze, but they decide to side with me and they choose me. And then they engage in my online training, whether it be consultations, body language mastery, whatever. I deliver results. Okay? I absolutely deliver results. In the age of transparency, you would clearly see what's going on. Okay? You guys see what's going on with the Red Man Group. You see, listen, if George Bruno was such this amazing guy that he's pretending, why is he releasing Rollo Tomasi's real name to the public? Why is he doxing somebody? If anybody's engaging in radical behavior, it's him. Oh, Tom Bombadil, thank you very much for the $9.99 super chat. Says George Bruno blocked me for calling out his cohabitation. He isn't God pill. God bless the woman that lives with him. Are you serious? He's got a chick that lives with him? Pray for that woman. May the Lord bless her. Lord in heaven. Isn't Anthony Johnson more of a Hitler than fucking everyone else? Obviously, nobody really comparable to that. I mean, he's got all the symptoms. I will tell you that. LFA, what's up, bro? Good to see you in here, my friend. You haven't emailed me yet. I'm waiting for you to email, but I'm very glad that you are watching in the audience, sir. LFA says men aren't sad, angry, or happy. Being a man has nothing to do with your emotions. It's a mindset. I'm not sure where George Bruno was going with that one. There's a common theme on my channel is when I say the male ego is the biggest enemy I have as a coach. I get some guys who literally book consultations with me and fight with me and argue with me on camera because they refuse to let go of their belief system. Some people book consultations with me to validate their inaction, to validate their poor decisions. Vincent Vale, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he doesn't show up anymore. You know why? Because he's working his fucking ass off at a job because he was in Q1 of Body Language Mastery. We talked to him about the effective positions that you can make in the job marketplace. He determined that welding was the quickest way to get to six figures. He can get there in about 2 years. Q2, he was making up bullshit after bullshit after bullshit excuse. I said, listen, Vincent, I love you, dog. You're 23. We gotta have a heart to heart right now. And I had to bring him to church. And I said, listen, dude, it's been 4 months that I gave you concrete action. Luckily, Tommy, who was in Body Language Mastery Q2, Tommy is an actual working in a metal shop and has experience with welding, and told him exactly how to do. In 1 week, we gave it, it was a week and a half. It was 10 days. Vincent Vale was bullshitting for 4 months. In 10 days, we got on his fucking ass and we said, listen, dude, okay? You're bullshitting yourself right now. You're bullshitting yourself. You're making up all the excuses. And at the end of the day, you're not doing what needs to be done. And we all got on him. And listen, we're men, okay? We give each other the tough love that we need. Everybody needs a good dose of tough love, okay? And what happened? He went from making $800 a month to now he's making $19 an hour plus overtime. And he's out of his house. He's, his situation with his father is not ideal. I won't go into the personal situation that he's experiencing, but let's just say it's better that he's out from under his father's roof. He's now getting paid and acquiring a skill. By the time he's 25 years old, he'll be making $100,000 a year. That will lead him into his end goal, which is trading cryptocurrency and being financially involved in the real estate. Okay? By the time he's 30, this kid is going to be financially mint. But it all starts with letting go of your ego. And that's where my coaching, if anything, I ever get angry, it's at me getting angry at the guys who are bullshitting themselves. That's the truth right there. And that's what I'm saying. Let's go back to the chat. Red Pill Mama says, if I just read this in print, I'd believe it was written by a feminist. Oh my God, that is so true. And Big Googs with the double down said that's a great observation. That is true. Ben says George Bruno is driving in the wrong direction of full throttle. Hey, you got to double down, right? Jesus in heaven. Oh, what's Rollo's name? Yeah, his first name is Nunya, and the last name is Business. Am I getting LFA on the show? LFA's got to email me, bro. I've been telling homie to reach out. Bro, LFA, I'll hook you up with a leopard shirt. You come on, buddy. ADJ, the Spurgy event planner that likes to live vicariously through other dudes. Ego investment is a powerful thing. Yes. Chess Rockwell, solid observation, sir. Highborn, what's up? No anger phase, mostly depression when the red pill sinks in. Yeah, but at the end of the day, the truth is truth. You got to deal with it. I hate people like that. Whoa there. Oh, I see some anger in the chat. This guy's getting radicalized. It takes an outsider to tell you when you're fucking up sometimes. I'm proud of Vincent Vale. Good kid. Absolutely. Aunt Gio says this God pill guy probably means that red pill people who don't take action stay in anger. That means the red pill harmed them, but people who take action get through the anger. Pill benefited them. Well, you know, the majority of people don't take action. The majority of people procrastinate. The majority of people are not successful. And that's why I tell you in this channel, the number one thing we do is it's all about taking action, okay? That is the most important thing. D Money says Kathleen Kennedy is the one who lives with George Bruno. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. If there's any one woman I hate, it's Kathleen Kennedy. And that is it, dude. Other than that, like, come on, man. Like, really, you're just trying to smear me? Guys, that's going to do it. So, again, modernlifedating.com/body language. If you're going to get into body language mastery, quarter 3, September 27th, September 28th, September 29th, September 30th, and October 1st. These are the 5 days you can get in. Enrollment is only open for 10 more days for the year. Quarter 3 is $497. Remember, I told you, I'm sorry, I told you, quarter 1, it was $297. You guys thought I was bullshitting. Quarter 2, $397. Quarter 3, $497. Quarter 4, $597. Get in now, because this program will terminate. I am not joking when I say that. This amazing benefit, which is you get the head-to-toe breakdown of the female body language, right? You get 3 weeks of twice daily webinar Q&As with me, Rollo Tomasi, Donovan Sharp, Richard Cooper, Ryan from 4R Relationship Consultation. I forgot his name. Ryan Stone. You guys know who he is. Carl from Black Label Logic, Ed Lattimore, and so many more. We've got members of the military. We've got guys making 6 figures in revenue, like up there, dude, like more than $500,000. We've got a lot of winners in there. If you're trying to expand your personal network of power, of knowledge, and ability to truly live life on your terms, these webinars will change your life. Even if you cannot attend all the webinars in quarter 3, you'll have access to them. As in the moment, I am creating a video login website that will allow you to log in on a private and secure connection for you to watch the webinars and participate in quarter 3 webinars and quarter 4, 100% for free. You get into the quarter 4 webinars, 100% free. That is 160 hours total coaching. I'm literally giving away the farm here, guys. If you don't take action now on this, I'm not going to pressure you, because at the end of the day, the guys who listen to me right now are like, oh my God, he's shilling again. Oh my God, like, just give me the free information. No, okay? If that's you, I don't want you in. I assure you, I do not want to work with you. Okay? But for the guys out there who are on the fence and are thinking, maybe I'll give this a shot. Maybe I'll give it a try. I think this guy's onto something. I think I can get out of this dark place. I think that there's something I'm missing with dating. Go to modernlifedating.com/body language. Click on this link right here. Scroll down, click on this little box right here. Put your best email address right there, and you'll be locked and loaded. Okay? You will be radicalized with truth. But guys, that's the thing. That's what's going to happen. 100%. It's going to be an amazing thing. And that's going to do it today, guys. So thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow where I give away the farm for free once again on Free Consultation Fridays, where I have the call-in show. The entire show is going to be gauged around you, the members of the audience. Pick up the phone, call me. The number is on the screen tomorrow. It's going to be a complete show that I dedicate, always called Free Consultation Fridays. You get to hear, you get to hear the members of this community. You get to hear their voices, get to hear their questions, and more importantly, you get to hear the solutions. Because as I said, we are a solution-based community. We are a solution-based channel here. Thank you guys so much for listening. Until then, I will see you next time. Peace out.